All right, here we go. This is going to be an awesome one. We're about 100 feet up, I guess. We're just over the west side of the property. We're looking to the east. The red truck is parked right on the property. Kind of panning toward the south, that's Bull Shoals Lake. We're on the north end of a private peninsula, so the lake wraps all the way around us. So that's actually looking to the west. And we're backing up a little bit here. Taking in kind of the full 360 degree viewing. So now we're over the west end of the property. We're looking north and down to the property. That's Moark Road, short for Missouri Ozark Road. And now back to the east at the property. Okay, and I'm hoping we drop down a little bit here. So the paved road, that's the road that fronts the property. Good paved access. I don't know if we'll get close enough to see the pipe fencing, but it's got really good quality pipe fencing all along the road frontage. We just got these tracts, so there's actually no drive into the property. So when you visit the property, you'll have to drive down a couple hundred feet to the tract to the south, come in that gate and come back up. The pipe fencing will have to be cut in order to drive onto the property. We didn't necessarily want to cut it because we're not sure where someone's going to want their driveway, so we can help you with that, or you can do it yourself. So now we're headed east. So much to see on this property. This thing is just stunning. I've been so excited to do this voiceover and watch the drone video on the big screen here. So we're a few feet up, looking toward the east. There's a lot of this beautiful open meadow on the property. It's kind of tough to tell from the air. I mean, it looks perfectly flat from the air. It's actually got just a little bit of a slight roll to it. Super pretty when you're on the ground. Now you can see the fence line crossing the middle of the screen there, or it used to be a fence line. We drove through that. Once you get beyond that, the property widens out. So I mean, you could build on basically any part of it, but it is wider on the east side. It goes a little bit into that timber, so obviously you could build in that timber if you're into that. A lot of people are. They would prefer to have some trees in the yard. Some people like trees right up to the house. And now this east side with the timber directly borders that take line at Bull Shoals Lake. And we've got direct access to that short little trail which takes us right down to State Line Cove. And it looks like we're flying on down there. Okay, not sure what we're up to. I can't quite recall. It's been a couple days since we did this drone video. So direct access, that Corps of Engineer land, not only can you use it to access the lake, it's open for hunting as well. It's similar to National Forest in that if you border it, you've got direct access into it, and there are hundreds of acres of this government take line. Bull Shoals Lake is a Corps of Engineer lake, so the public does not own the shoreline. There are quite a few Corps of Engineer lakes in Missouri. Another big one that people know is Table Rock Lake, which is the other big lake by Branson. So Table Rock and Bull Shoals are Corps of Engineer lakes. They have the take line around the lake, and so if you own at the take line, then you've got obviously physical access from your property over and across the Corps of Engineer land to the lake, and that's the case here. With the huge added bonus of there is that little road here which goes to the east to State Line Cove, and since the road is really only accessible, I believe from about 3 tracts, then it's extremely limited in its use. It's just basically a private type of situation. So now we're looking back to the west. Way off in the distance, you can see the red truck parked on the west side. Now we're basically over the property, over the timber. You'll obviously want to check out all the maps and everything to see what we mean about the trail to the lake. But I mean, it's really just basically a unique situation. You can take your truck and trailer from your property straight onto that road to State Line Cove, put your boat in the water. Personally, we would probably leave the truck and trailer right there at State Line Cove while we were boating, although you could certainly drive it back to your property, spend the day on the boat or the jet ski. Bull Shoals Lake is amazing. It's just an astounding lake. The fishing is unparalleled. Boats of all different sizes, scuba diving, snorkeling, I mean, jet skiing, fishing is huge. You can fish year-round in the lake. It's fantastic. Heading back to the west, we can't say enough about this property. It's got the power, it's got the shared well, it's got the phone. You would be really hard-pressed to find a better tract. Yeah, it's unreal. Yeah, more per acre than a lot of our tracts, but this is a lot more property than a lot of our tracts. We can get you cheaper stuff. If price per acre is your biggest concern, we can definitely get you cheaper land. We've got some other stuff in this area that's coming up, but as far as top-notch lake access, lakefront type stuff, this is as good as it gets. Pretty unbelievable property. You can check us out at InstantAcres.com. If this tract is still available, it will be on our website. If it's not, then sorry, you missed it. InstantAcres.com.